Good afternoon. The graduating class of 2021 will soon be entering the gymnasium. I would like to emphasize that the graduation ceremony at Eisenhower High School is a traditional, formal, and dignified ceremony. It is one of the most important moments in the lives of our graduates, their families, and friends. We ask your cooperation in preserving the importance of this event. To ensure that today's ceremony is cheerful, disruption-free occasion for those present, we respectfully request all cell phones and electronic devices be turned off at this time. Please keep your mask on the entire time you're in the building. Now that you've been seated, please remain in your space designated by the red tape to ensure social distancing is maintained. The program will last approximately 30 minutes. We ask that you remain in the bleachers until all graduates have left the gymnasium, at which that time you can exit the gym and meet your graduates in the parking lot. Thank you for your cooperation.
La clase graduanda de 2021 pronto entrará en el gimnasio. Me gustaría enfatizar que la ceremonia de graduación en Eisenhower High School es una ceremonia tradicional, formal y digna. Es uno de los momentos más importantes en las vidas de nuestros graduados, sus familias y sus amigos. Le pedimos su cooperación para preservar la importancia de este evento. Para asegurarnos de que la ceremonia de hoy sea una ocasión alegre, libre de interrupciones para todos los presentes, solicitamos respetuosamente que se apaguen todos los teléfonos celulares y otros dispositivos electrónicos. Por favor, mantengan sus mascarillas puestas todo el tiempo que estén en el edificio. Ahora que están sentados, por favor,
to Dwight Eisenhower's annual commencement exercise. My name is Dr. Melinda Majak, and I'm one of the associate principals here at Eisenhower High School. I would like to take now an opportunity to introduce the guests that are joining me on stage. Principal Dr. Eric Arsenio, Associate Principal Dr. Justin Clark, Assistant Principal Mrs. Carol Kelly, Dean of Students Mr. Pete Hernan, Dean of Students Mrs. Juanita Lorenz, Dean of Students Mr. Tim Butler, and 218 School Board Member Mrs. Candace Cantello, and our amazing faculty and staff. Please rise and direct your attention to the screens for the singing of the national anthem featuring soloist and graduate Stephen Allen.
Typically, if a village in Afghanistan needs protection from the Taliban, or a South American drug and human trafficking situation needs to be controlled, we as a nation look towards our most physically strong and our most distinguished academics to control those atrocities. Unfortunately, this particular mindset fails to include an individual's most important asset, the belief in themselves. As our distinguished alumni, Special Operator First Class Oscar Sanchez has shown, one's own will to accomplish greatness, even in the most difficult situations. Oscar graduated from Eisenhower High School in 2008. While a student here in Blue Island, he distinguished himself through his enthusiasm and commitment to learning skills he could use in his future. Similarly, Mr. Sanchez found success competing athletically in multiple sports, His achievements spoke more importantly to his character. He was categorized with labels such as the most improved player, team sportsmanship award winner, and team captain. As Oscar showed, the traits necessary to be labeled as a leader and as a strong teammate had a profound impact on his future. After high school, Special Operator First Class Sanchez was determined to find a better route for himself, one which separated himself from the gangs and drugs which infiltrated his environment as a youth. He chose a path of service to our country, where he enlisted in the Navy soon after high school graduation. However, being enrolled in our military was still not enough. Oscar began his journey to becoming a Navy SEAL, which is the Navy's primary special operation program. In order to become an official Navy SEAL, the candidates must endure a rigorous training where typically 90% of the contenders quit. When this training process was completed, Oscar Sanchez was one of only 14 individuals who achieved the distinction Navy SEAL from a class of over 250 individuals. Once he achieved this distinction, he went on to serve in volatile and difficult situations in both Afghanistan and South America. After his deployments, Oscar continued using his leadership skills and his Spanish-speaking abilities as a pre-deployment instructor for the Navy SEALs. In this instructor role, he wasn't tasked with preparing future candidates for the necessary physical and mental toughness needed to be successful in this highly specialized field. All the while, his military career was full of outstanding awards and recognitions, including the Retention Excellence Award, the National Defense Service Medal, and the Global War on Terror Expeditionary Medal, simply to name a few. Outside of his politically exemplary military career, Oscar still found time to be actively involved in improving his community. His work with Chicago Run, an organization designed to fight childhood obesity, and Team World Vision, which is a group that focuses on funding safe drinking water for children all over the world, where he raised awareness and found funds for these deserving charities. Special Operator First Class Oscar Sanchez is truly an individual who embraced and lived the ideals, characteristics, and qualities of which Eisenhower High School hopes to instill within each of our students. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my distinct pleasure and honor to present the 2021 Dwight D. Eisenhower Distinguished Alumni Award to Special Operator First Class Oscar Sanchez.
You're getting ready to go out into the unknown. This next journey will consist of high stress, new endeavors, and probably some tears. Whether you're going after college, military, trade school, or a job, you will all inevitably fail at times. Fail many, many times. Failure isn't the end of the world. It's far from it. Failure is a lesson. Failure is experience. Failure then becomes your wisdom. So I say to you, fail early, fail often, and fail forward. I failed often. I failed 2-mile ocean swims, I failed 4-mile time runs, I failed shooting drills, and underwater dive time. I even failed to get that beautiful girl's number once. I failed early. I always volunteered to go first. I would get to that feeling of failure and realize that it didn't kill me. Also knowing that the anticipation of the evolution is what scares you more than actually performing in the evolution. I failed often. I would do it over and over and over again. Even if I kept messing up, every time trying different things until I achieved the result that I wanted. Which leads me to failing forward. Every time I failed, I got up and re-attacked the evolution. Every time I failed, I learned why I failed. I learned what to change so I don't fail again. I learned how to perform better next time, and every time coming back with the same enthusiasm, excitement, and pride. So I implore you all to be the same. Next time someone tells you you're going to fail, look them in the eye, speak boldly, and say, you're right. But I'm not afraid to fail. I'm not afraid to take action. Go out and fail. Fail early, fail often, and fail forward. With the same enthusiasm, excitement, and pride. Because if a little short Mexican kid from the south side could make it and his dream to being a Navy SEAL, I believe that all of you guys can too. Thank you.
Thank you. Our student speaker has distinguished herself academically by being in the top 10 since her freshman year. She has been an active member of the speech team, president of the National Honor Society, and has also participated in athletics as a softball player. In addition, she is placed at the state level for band, as well as earned all conference recognition. It is my pleasure to introduce our student speaker, Ariana Teles. Please direct your attention to the screens at this time.
To begin, I would like to thank the Eisenhower administration and staff for making this graduation possible. I would like to give a very special thank you to our educators who have managed to navigate us through the challenges of virtual learning, guiding us to this celebration. I would also like to give a very special appreciation to my mom and dad, who fought their hardest to give me the life that they never had. Words cannot explain how grateful I am to have parents who believed in me in those times when they did. And to the class of 2021, we made it. We've waited 4 years for this very moment, and although this may not be the graduation we expected, it is a time to congratulate ourselves on the best. Several of us have spent our entire senior year at school, while some of us have had the opportunity to come into school and learn at a higher level. Many of us have had to take on extra responsibilities at home, as well as miss out on some of our most treasured activities. Many of the traditional activities and rites of passage that we seniors were hoping for were stripped away. High school is a challenge as is, and to be put in the middle of a global pandemic does not make the journey any easier. Regardless of the path we took, we all managed to persevere and earn this recognition today. It's easy to look back on these past few years and be filled with feelings of regret on things that could have been or things that we could have done differently. But the truth of the matter is that this chapter of our life has already been written. It is now our responsibility to write the new chapters to come. We simply can't allow the hurdles of this past year to stop us from moving forward and achieving our goals. The more time we spend thinking of the past, the more we are missing out on the present moment. As a class of 2021, we have seen how valuable our time is. Things can change in an instant. Change is going to happen regardless of where we are in our life's journey. But it is our job to focus a little less on what has already happened and concentrate more on what we can control. While it is easy to want to erase this past year from our memory, the pandemic was just a curveball thrown to teach us a few things about ourselves. These moments of challenge are an essential component to our narrative. Our lives are like a puzzle. No one piece is more important than another. Each piece works together to create a bigger picture. In the same way, no one episode of our lives is more important than another. Each experience builds on one another to create the story that is us. We are now a part of history. It is our role to share our stories with future generations to come. We are ultimately the voice of the future. So let's take this unique opportunity to sculpt society into a kinder, better place. So, to my class of 2021, I encourage you to live a little more in the moment. Let's work on creating a better version of ourselves each and every day. No setback can determine our future potential. I congratulate you all on your resilience in this past year. Remember to celebrate yourselves today. Socially distance and safely, of course. I wish you the best of luck on your new journey.
of 2021. What a year it's been. On March 13, 2020, we shut down and you finished your junior year on Zoom. Many of you, I'm sure, thought things would get better after a few weeks. Things would return back to normal, and you could finish your junior year in school, in person. As time went on, many of you became hopeful that you would start senior year in person. Then you hoped that school would start in time for football season, maybe basketball, maybe speech season. Were we ever wrong? In addition to a global pandemic, you witnessed one of the greatest events in American history. You may have marched for justice, you may have voted or encouraged your community to vote. You may have found your voice to tell the world that Black lives also matter and that change was needed because enough was enough. You have lived through a really challenging year and have arrived here at this great chapter in your life. Class of 2021, what a year it's been. While this year has been difficult, I am renewed with hope and feel great about the future of our country, our community, and our great school, Eisenhower High School. The stories I heard from the class of 2021 make me believe that the best is yet to come. Sitting next to you are classmates who took on full-time jobs to support their family. Yet they managed to balance school and work and make it to this stage tonight. You have classmates who wanted to return in person, but chose to continue working remotely. They knew that someone had to look over their siblings or cousins. They did this so their parents could work, so their parents could pay the bills, put food on the table. You have classmates who have lost loved ones. There is no denying the impact that this virus has had on our communities. This did not stop you from getting here. You have all missed memories that you otherwise would have made senior year. I can't imagine what that feels like. You have each experienced a different pandemic, but displayed some amazing resiliency. Seniors, I admire that you look for opportunities even when all hope seems lost. Graduating next to your classmates who will move on into the trades and become the backbone of our country. Some will join the military and commit to protecting the values and freedoms. Others will pursue degrees in engineering, education, business, nursing, and various other majors. I know one of your classmates is looking to pursue a degree in law. You may even see him running for office one day. He believes that he can make this world a better place. You have overcome many obstacles, and no matter how you arrive here today, know that you belong. Class of 2021, I'm inspired by your fight and love for life. I look forward to your successes and accomplishments. While more challenges lie ahead, I am confident that you are prepared to meet any obstacle that is placed in your way. I know you will continue to fight for justice, even when the odds seem stacked against you. I'll leave you with the following quote. I truly believe that it captures this graduating class. Chicago Bulls legend Michael Jordan once said, "If you run into a wall, don't turn around and give up. Figure out how to climb it, go through it, or walk around it." Congratulations, class of 2021. Never give up.
Javier Steven Manzanares. Carlos Emmanuel Méndez. Aiden Morgan. Jeremy John McFarland. Alice Marquez. Edgar Martinez. Brandon Moreno. Alyssa Marie Mojica. Joe Martinez. Jocelyn Leticia Miramontes. Cortez D. Moore. Ruben Martinez. Janelle Nathan. Desiree Mosqueda. Megan Magdalene McCampbell. Alejandro Martinez. Michelle Montoya. Shayla Nicole Mejia. Daniela Morales. Arjane Yesenia Hill. Nayel Camilla Carroll. Raven Nicole Jackson. Andre Moore. Adriana Elizabeth McKay. Amaris Montes. Fatima Ortiz. Andrea Marquez. Ángel Martínez. Rina Monique James. Kendall Michelle Moore. Kevin Jones. Brianna Lynn McNeil. Jason Raymond Milne. Sarah Nicole Martin. Angela Guadalupe Martinez. Priscilla Bella Munoz. Travis Lewis Montagne. Alejandro Nicholas Manzano. Jasmine Montes. Gabriela Alessandra Magana. Kian Omari Solomon Mitchell. Fabiola Martinez. Jacqueline Ortiz. Brian Mesa.